amongst all of us and really annoy the shit out of the rest of them. So thank y'all very much for joining us. Y'all don't have to leave if y'all don't want to, but we are about to tell the people what is going on around the Metroplex coming up next.
Wait. I got
What's up, Ray?
Get your ass out and have some fucking fun in Arlington, Texas this weekend.
This Saturday, April 12th.
Yeah. Wait. I gotta say something.
Punk rock show.
I gotta say something.
What do you got to say, Ray? Yeah.
Really quick. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
He's cracking open a newbie.
Love you, Ray Ray.
You are forgiven,
That's right,
my
gentlemen. That's right. You know, I was just thinking what he was saying, and he's talking about being good and all that. And what came to mind when he was talking, I was like, "This is a cool dude, man. That's punk rock. He wants to be there for his kids and all that." And it just brought me back to an Outlaw Josie Wales, where he's like, you know, he's remembering this kid that died, and he goes, he was a good kid from a good family. I rode with him. I got no complaints. And that's really all you can think of, you know. It's like, you want to be remembered for something? All out Josie Wales, man. He knew what he was talking about. That was righteous. It just I heard that and I'm like, you're right, man. Just
You're
That's
right.
badass. That's badass. I just watched the High Plains Deserter just the other day. That is a super cool movie, dude.
High Plains Drifter.
High Plains Drifter. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah. I couldn't remember that third word. But yeah, that's one of the craziest movies ever, dude. He just walks into town and has his way.
Yep. He was a ghost.
Well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the weekly concert calendar. That was awesome. I just wanted to throw that last 2 cents because it just stuck with me, and I just had to say. And plus, also, you know, salutations to everybody. Thank you for having me on tonight. And
Love you, Ray Ray.
please continue, gents. And
Love you, Ray.
Well, you can catch Ray Ray with his band Hedonistic Punk
Peace.
Vato Saturday, April 19th at Dig Dog Barn with our favorite Iron Man. We've got Jess Exteen, Sweet Sensation, and Thin White Line.
Some fucking underground shit right there.
Can't wait to see you there, Ray Ray.
Dead Dog Barn
That-
is the underground club of Dallas. I mean, it's
So
not
Jess
literally
Exteen,
underground, and there's not a secret knock behind a secret door. It's just real fucking people having a real good time.
Jess Exteen, that's how you pronounce it?
Go ahead.
Hey, Dylan.
Hi.
Dylan Long is here. Oh, look,
I'm here.
I gotta.
Well, here's a band man.
Here, everybody. We have Jess Exteen on the screen with
Yeah.
Dylan. Thank y'all.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hey,
I'm getting out with the band man for
saludos.
networking tonight. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Well, this is Renee on the screen here of the Hedonistic Punk Vatos playing this show, and we were
Oh,
just
hey,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing with you. I'm excited.
We're looking forward to sharing the stage with y'all.
And
Hell
we
yeah.
have a show this weekend.
Yeah, we have a show this
Been hearing
weekend.
a lot of good things about
Uh,
y'all. We're looking forward to that show.
We're also playing this weekend.
With Grand
Yeah, where's
With
your
Grand
show this
Delusion.
week?
We're playing with Grand Illusion at G. Willikers Pub Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Excellent. G Willikers, Saturday at 9. Where is G Willikers? What city?
In Arlington.
Off Division.
Off Division
And 360.
and 360.
G Willikers. Why the hell don't I know that? I do know
I
it.
feel like that's on the. I feel like that's on the Grand Prairie side of 360.
There's not like a whole lot of shows that go on there. It's
Like behind the old mall back there. That's where it is.
Yeah,
It used to be Six Flags Mall.
It was on Bar Rescue.
Yeah, they were on Bar Rescue.
It used to. It used to be a karaoke bar. Last I remembered.
Oh,
yeah, it still is, but they built a stage outside.
Yeah, we karaoke
so
there at my wedding 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're one of the first bands playing on their stage that they built outside. So check it out; it's really nice.
Karaoke place that looks like it's built out of a Wendy's.
Yes.
Holy shit!
No.
I
know. I think that's another place.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's inside of like a strip shopping center.
It's
the one
next to
behind
that place.
that one.
That place is actually
Okay.
Yeah, behind the old Six Flags Mall, there's like 3 strip shopping centers, and it's in one of those.
It's like right next to where the movie theater used to be, like right across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Diamond Gems.
No.
You mean the old drive-in theater?
It's very close to Diamond Gems.
More so.
All right, now I'm gonna have to Google
It's
it.
before you get to the shooting range.
Yeah, it's right next to Pioneer Restaurant.
Oh yeah, it's right behind Pioneer Restaurant, the breakfast place.
I know where that is. Okay, yeah, I know where that is then. It's this little hole-in-wall building over there. Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing on the patio and in the back. And
That'd be nice. It's been decent weather this week.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were supposed to play last weekend and the weather was horrible, so we moved the show.
I feel that.
All right, this should be their website. G Willikers. What about whiskey? All right, everybody, go over and have a good time at G Willikers.
They have
cheap drinks,
yeah, they have real cheap drinks there too. So
Here's what I was looking for: is the address. 310
Ariel loves whiskey.
South Street.
I do love whiskey.
So it's the street that runs just east of the old Six Flags Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they said, it's behind the Pioneer, which is an old-fashioned like breakfast restaurant.
Yeah, super good.
Do y'all have a website or is it just Facebook?
We're working on the website right now. So right now we just have like social media, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Instagram.
We have a YouTube channel. We're still building that up. I have a couple of playlists on there.
Very cool.
Hey, tag my band so that we can tag y'all back.
Okay.
Yeah.
We like to tag everybody we play with, and every time we promote a show, and like let's say we're not friends with them on Facebook, but we're gonna play with somebody, we friend them, and then we not only that, but when we put it on our website, when you click on your name on our website from the show, it links to any social you got. So we always try to like pay it forward and tag bands and everything we can. So
Renee,
I
you
don't know
are
about- I
kick-ass
think
like
yours
that.
is already linked on our website, but if you guys do that, we always will do that. So, you know, that's why I asked about the website, because if I didn't know about it, I mean, but we probably have already tagged to the Instagram or the Facebook, but we're always trying to do that for everybody. So for sure, if we're not friends on Facebook, I think I requested you as friends on Facebook like today. And as soon as, you know, whatever,
I saw that. I saw that
I want to tag
earlier.
y'all, and anytime I do like a promo, we like to make sure that we push everybody that's gonna play with us, and then from then on in, we'll always like everything you guys have, and any reels that come up, we always make sure to just put a like or something, just to make sure that everybody gets, anybody on our Facebook can see you guys stuff, and I mean that's what everybody should do, but we definitely
For
do
sure.
that for everybody. So for sure, do
Yeah.
that.
And I like to do the same. Whoever we're playing with, I always
Yeah.
I'll always tag them and I'll play a clip of their music. Like if I make a video, I
Hey, there's no shame, everybody, in liking and sharing and tagging when you have the option. Please do that always. Renee, that was so sweet. We need to have you make a commercial for us. All right, because we need everybody to do the same thing for us and all the bands we feature. I found the flyer here, Jess 16.
Huh?
Yes, there it is.
And that
Gee
band, Grand
Willikers.
Illusion, is my friend's band.
Yep.
Is Terry still the drummer?
Ooh.
Terry?
Yeah, who's the drummer in the band?
I'm not sure. I know.
I don't think his name is Terry.
I know Sam.
No, Sam's a bass player.
Yeah, Sam's a bassist.
Anyway, Grand Illusions is a Styx tribute band.
No. No.
I bet you they could play a mean renegade.
They only have they have originals. And
Okay, well, it's a good thing I asked, because I've assumed all this time that tribute bands are a real thing, and coming up with creative ways to say a tribute band's name. So there you go, everybody. All original Grand Illusion.
If you like bands like the Toadies, Alice in Chains, what else do they remind you of?
Nice.
I mean, STP kind of.
I mean, just 90s grunge, basically, like
What's up, Getting Red Bear?
Oh yeah, STP. That's a big influence on his music. So if you like STP, Toadies, Alice in Chains, that's the closest I can relate them to. They have
unique
very
sound.
very good songs.
All right, so that's this weekend, and then next weekend again is Saturday, April 19th at Dead Dog Barn in very far south Dallas.
Yes, super pumped for that.
Yeah, I mean, awesome.
Hedonistic Punk Vatos, Jess Exteen, Iron Maiden is like, they're so good. They play those old Black Sabbath tunes with Ozzy. I don't know that they do any of the Dio, but they do all the Ozzy tunes like almost to perfection sometimes.
Yeah,
I've been checking them out. Yeah,
couple of shots and I can get lost in that Iron Maiden.
Sweet Sensation is really good.
Sweet Sensation.
Yeah, I was wondering about.
Yeah, they're like kind of like a. They're like a really groovy kind of like a smoky piano lounge band, but they have a little bit of funk to them. And I know that Roger Predactor loves them, and I love them too. These guys are cool, and they're just like something different. So when like Roger like puts them in there, and like with like it's like a good variety. It's not all just like hardcore stuff, So it's like just like a groove, and those guys are really good. They're cool.
Excellent, nice review. All right, and then Thin White Line, one of Dallas-Fort Worth's premier metal bands. All right, what other shows do we have here? We've got the Hillbilly Throwdown Float Fest coming up. Is everybody going to go camp out?
I will not be there.
Try.
Everybody getting your tents ready to go camp out, float. How about this? Get drunk until you float.
I just want to interject, since we're talking about tagging and paying it forward. If anybody out there likes to create Spotify playlists, may I suggest the first single, Jinxed, by today's guest, Los Mocos Locos. Is on Spotify. So if you do like to make playlists on Spotify, be sure to include that and many others. I'm sure Hedonistic Punk Vato and Against All Odds also have some Spotify tunes. They would probably be tucked beautifully into those playlists as well.
Ariel has a.
Does that say clickbait?
I do.
That says clickbait.
What?
Yeah, Clickbait's playing.
Yeah, I love Clickbait.
That's my mom's old. That's my mom's old band.
Okay, cool.
You know Jenny Aguilar?
Well, we all know her a little.
Who's your mom? Jenny's your mom?
Jenny is my mom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Don't say anything
Jenny
weird.
can sing.
Oh no, well, I'm 30. I'm almost 35, so I look younger
Danny
than I
can
am.
sing.
But yeah, that's my mom.
All right, well, maybe we'll see you out there at the Hillbilly Throwdown Float Fest. It's got a couple of months to go on this. I'm looking for the date. It's May the 31st. So, month and a half away.
That's right.
Nice.
We've got a whole show dedicated to that lineup coming up in the weeks.
Yes, with the Trespassers. That's going to be so much fucking fun.
Yeah. But in the
Megan,
meantime, let's talk about some dogs.
Woof, woof.
Burma Fest. Burma Fest. Okay, so let's get this clear. The first flyer that has all the bands that are participating in Burma Fest.
The dogs are in the middle.
All the dogs are in the middle. And then the other two flyers are some of the shows that are going on. So there's a show at Three Nations, Trees, and Reno's. All for the good of VermaFest and saving doggies.
Thank you, Ariel, for doing your homework and giving us the breakdown.
So at Three Nations, we have Chaz Marie, the Intemperate Sons. We had an excellent show with them. Jess Wolverton Band. Show starts at 1 p.m., so get there early. The one in the middle, Secret of Boris, Inner Core, Lowside, Raid, Brand New Machine. I believe they're from L.A. And Anemic. That will be at Trees. That show starts at 7 p.m. And the one on the left, do we not have a separate Reno's flyer?
I think there's one out there. You'll have to check.
Okay, well, all the bands that I didn't mention that are on that left-hand bill, they will be there. So let's see. Perceived, I'm guessing. The Argonaut. Love the Argonaut. Who else? Vane. Sanction. A bunch of bands, people, and it's a bunch of dogs. So, do everything you can.
I'll tell you what, hang with me for Blow Your Brains Out Radio tonight, coming up very soon, and I'll be playing a lot of these bands. I'll go to the Facebook page and find the flyer while the song is playing. It'll be live interactive.
Holler.
Today I found myself thinking about Diamond Gyms as I was riding home on my bike, and I was like, man, I miss that place.
Aww.
Yeah.
I played with Dane there and a bunch of those bands. Good stuff.
I've been over there a couple of times now to have a smoke and remember, the best show I ever played. I played some kick-ass shows at the Boiler Room, but thanks to Elmo Jones Productions, we opened for Warlock, Texas.
Yep.
My band, Mr. Freak and the Freak Show Band, opened for Warlock, Texas at Diamond Gyms. And I've never seen that many people there. I mean, people were like falling off of the upstairs floor. I mean, it was packed.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I've been by there a couple
of times. I'm gonna dip, gents and ladies.
Just hoping
I'm gonna be listening, but I'm dipping out. You guys have a good night, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be
get the
listening
fuck out
to
of here already,
man.
Are you going to this show right here to see Ariel's band at the Hangar Bar?
No, because he's playing that night, remember?
Are you going?
Yeah.
All right.
He's playing.
So where's that flyer at? Where's that flyer? I might have
to
sneak over to the Hedonistic Punk Vatos website while I'm playing some Hedonistic later on the radio show.
Sweet. All right. Peace.
Peace out, Ray.
Love you, brother, always.
Love.
All right, so again, this is the Lockjaw show coming up with Kill House. That's why I have that flyer on there. Sorry, I haven't updated it. I bet I do have an updated version over here. But...
The show on the left has already passed, and it's also in Los Angeles, but it's okay. We won't hold that against anybody yet.
I hope they had a good time. I'm going to have to talk to Dreadland.
I'm sure they know we've been thinking about them.
Sure, I'm sending
I've been thinking about Wolvera. Wolvera has been blowing the fuck up, man, and
Bruh.
God
Did
bless
they
them,
kick ass?
because holy shit, are they an amazing fucking band.
Woo! Yes, they are. Man, once they got going, I mean, they were good out of the gates, but a couple of songs in, they just clicked and they were like a machine. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Onward and upward, gentlemen.
Kill House. We got some Kill House to play tonight. As a matter of fact, you guys bear with me a second while I do this real quick and see what happens.
That's dope.
All right. Thank you, Jared.
This is amazing. And all I did was enter my name, Thrill House. Oh, sorry.
That's right. I have another special video coming up here in a minute from Jess Exteen. So everybody hang on to that. We'll do that before we get into the show. Okay, this might be the last flyer I have that's still valid. Right. The Gore-O-Rama. What's the date on that? April 11th.
April 19th, I think. April 18th, sorry. And that's at the Haltom Theater in the theater room. Interment, which I think ran.
What's
Short
so
version.
serious?
Short version. Name that death metal band, fans.
We just went over this last week and we got some of the names, and I can't remember the names now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just can't resist playing the game, though. You know,
it's a great game.
What happened was I was catching up with That Metal Show and Don Jamieson, and they've been doing a Name That Death Metal band for a long time. I had no clue.
They lie. We did it first.
Yeah, we were. Of course, we've been doing this a long time. So everybody get out and see the Gore-O-Rama this weekend at Haltom Theater.
Yep, it's a scriptorium show, so that's extra spice to make everything nice.
Alex has been going through some family stuff, so send him all your love if you can.
Well, that's this
weekend.
Love
you, Alex.
Send him love in person if you possibly can. I wished I could. Like I'm telling you, man, there's no way I would be missing out on any of this, man, if I just had the money, you know. Yeah. So I just got to get out and get to some of these shows. Have a good fucking time. All right. So also May the 20th at the Haltom Theater.
Yo.
Seattle, Washington band.
Yeah. Avas Luna, I believe, and Out of Sight. And then I don't know what that one in the middle is, but I'm sure they're sweet people. I'm sure they use their left and right turn signal.
Something shot, cold shot.
That'll work. Cold shot. You're in.
Yes.
Yeah, now get the hell out of here and go change the world.
You got it.
Not you.
Oh.
You stay where you are.
Oh, I want to change
for a second, if you don't mind, because we're going to look at the Blow Your Brains Out Facebook page, where if you want the Blow Your Brains Out group page, where if you want to hear some Los Mocos Locos, just go there and you can listen to Jinx by clicking that link right there.
Excellent.
Submit your music to be played on Blow Your Brains Out Radio. It's Outlaw Video TV at Gmail. Have fun with us every week. Tell us about your weekend. And I'm really looking for shows here, though. I shared a couple. Oh, this is Cindy Key. love Cindy Keith. Be sure and show her some love as she is come up with some creative ways to raise funds to help for her brain fund, her brain surgery. Real shit right there, everyone. All right. You can also listen to The Thing That Died by Worm's Suicide by hopping right over here and clicking that. Thank you to X610 Chill.
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of X610 Chill, if I had some new X610 Chill MP3 files, I could play them on the radio show. But I'm definitely going to play some Children of the Last Man tonight and some Against All Odds.
We're against all odds.
Okay, so shout out to Jim Wright at Avalon Rehearsal Studios. He's doing video production. If you need any of that, go see Jim Wright. He's a badass. I love the guy.
He is.
All right,
he's a sweetheart. A motherfucking sweetheart.
There's that Lockjaw show. Nice. All right, there's that Grand Illusion and Jess Eckstein and the Chaos Queens. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight, Jess and Dylan, for making it happen.
Yeah, you bet, man. Anytime, Rick.
And so that's this Saturday, everybody, at G. Willikers, basically in Arlington. And, of course, y'all know that all shows, venues in the Arlington area are near and dear to my heart here. So there's that. Thanks for posting it also over here in the group page. You got you a few likes and some love. Iron Man. So you got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 likes, or 4 plus 7. So 11 likes or loves just by posting over here in the group page.
Everyone counts, man.
That's what I believe. And not only do they count, they multiply, because that's what we do here. We are multiplying a force. All right. So this is a pretty badass flyer for this show here, I have to admit. And on the 420th day, the devil grew lettuce, and it was good.
It was.
There it is. So it's a Saturday 4/19 show for anybody pay attention at the Dead Dog Barn. Hedonistic, Jess Eckstein, and the Queens of Chaos, Iron Man, Sweet Sensation, Thin White Line. And there is no place to see a show like Dead Dog Barn.
Yeah, in case anybody forgot, Easter is on 4/20 this year, so smoke them eggs.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so if you want more information on Cindy Keith and her brain surgery and funding, right here is a GoFundMe page in the group page. So thank you, Lou, Cindy, for being, for sharing this with us. There's nothing I can really do other than share it with other people, but I can do that, and I'm sure there are people with hearts. So thank you for opening yours to ours.
Yes. All right. Normally we say blow your brains out, but in Cindy's case, we would like to say slurp the brains back in.
Well, first you got to blow them out to fix them and then slip them back in.
Right.
Perfect.
My bad.
All right. So also over here, we got King Ern from Germany, who was listening to us this morning on Blow Your Brains Out. Will be here next week, I think.
Yes. Friends of Robbie Tat's Way.
All right. Check this out. David Jarvis posted this: music, comedy, and more. I'm a fan of, with Travis Wright. What is that? Music, comedy, and more? Is that a show?
I believe that is a place to submit your music.
Okay. I think it was. Okay. All right. So place to submit your music there, everybody. And here is a show coming up, I think, this weekend. Might have been last weekend if everyone sees a date. April 26th. So it's actually coming up still. It's that fella that was on our show, Chuck Redding brought him on. And his name is Jeff.
Frito Pie.
Anyway, it's out in Mineral Wells, and you can see Bolt Neck there on the flyer. So it's April 26th in Mineral Wells, Riffs for Rescues. Remember, the dogs, as always, are in the pit. And so Seth Johnson, that's his name. So Seth Johnson, thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for posting in the group. Please post again more often. And yes, I'd love to come out to Mineral Wells and get crazy with you. They got crazy water out there.
Crazy.
Well, they got
crazy.
They have crazy water out there for anybody keeping up.
Cool. Are there bath salts in it?
No, they used to sell it in the stores. I think they've taken out of a lot of the local grocery stores now, but it was called Crazy Water. I'm sure you can find it in some store somewhere, but it's called Crazy Water, and it's just mineral water. It's natural mineral water out of the well there. There's two different water sources underground under mineral wells, which is what gives them their name, Mineral Wells. So when you go into
I think
town,
I pee enough minerals every day, so it's fine.
Yeah, when you go into town, there's a Crazy Water bar there where you can go get some mineral water, and it's actually cool. So everybody, thank you for being here tonight for Blow Your Brains Out and the weekly concert calendar. Go over to the group page. There's a lot of stuff, including information on Amplified Arlington, where you can have your band's information listed on their website. And they sometimes do share your flyers and graphics for the shows there in Arlington. And then also Texas Music Line. So endless amounts of information over there on the group page. Ariel and David Jarvis, thank you very much for being here tonight.
Love you guys.
Thank you, Rick. Love you, Ariel.
You're my peoples.
Hey, I look forward to this Wednesday, every Wednesday. So thank you very much, really, sincerely.
I'll see
Yo,
you next Wednesday.
Party on, kids.
Y'all
All right, everybody stick around. We've got some tunes on the way.
Word.
Dope.
I'm just gonna fill you in. I say dope a lot, and a lot of the times it's very intentional. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope, dope, dope,
So
dope, dope, dope,
This
dope.
is the Chaos
He's a
Queen
pretty
Secret
dope.
Shake.
He's a pretty dope.
He's a
pretty dope. He's a pretty dope. Love it.
Good night, Ariel. Love you. Good night, Dave.
Love it. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope. Dope, pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, dope, pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's facts.
Fact.